that Bookman Road has been named a National Blue Ribbon School of Excellence. And to take that one step further, not just a National Blue Ribbon School of Excellence, there are 3 tiers, and we are the top tier, a Lighthouse School. The thing about this award that makes it so special, and it is not to be confused with the Blue Ribbon Schools Award that's federally issued. That award typically focuses on academic scores on standardized tests. This process that we went through was a more comprehensive program. It was intense. It encompassed 9 different competencies that we needed to demonstrate proficiency, not just proficiency, but we demonstrated excellence at the top tier. And it's a shared honor because part of the process involved issuing surveys, not to a select group of parents, but to every single family in this school. Our students, 3rd grade and up, every single student had an opportunity to share their perspectives about their learning at Bookman Road. Every single administrator, every single teacher, every single staff member. Your voices were heard. Your voices were heard and demonstrated during this process. After that was done, we had a phenomenal team to put together an extensive portfolio of artifacts that demonstrated the work that you do each and every day. After that, we had focus group meetings. The committee met with our teachers and staff members. They met with a family focus group. They met with parents, and they met with students. And at the end of the day, when they disaggregated that data, I want you to know with 98% accuracy, we were identified as one of the top scoring schools in this country. And I want to reiterate that once again. It is not to be confused with the federal program. This is the National Blue Ribbon School of Excellence Award. There is a difference. And I'll tell you, when we pose the question, should we go for this during a time such as this? I'll be honest, some of you all said no. But what we promised you, the question was asked, how much more will this require of us? We do so much already, and that you do. We could not have agreed more. And because of what you were already doing, what was our response? The only thing we need for you to do is to do what you do, and do it well, and you leave it up to us to demonstrate or to show the artifacts that support that in 9 different competency areas, we are the best of the best. And you did just that. So once again, I want to congratulate our school, our district, as we are executing and demonstrating premier excellence in all that we do. And for that, once again, we say thank you. How phenomenal you are, and I want you to know that I mean that from the bottom of my heart. So kudos to you, and one last round of applause.
Well, let me first start off by saying congratulations to Bookman Road Elementary School on being named the National Blue Ribbon School of Excellence. This is indeed a school-wide award, but more importantly, a community award because it represents all of the hard work that your school community has done to put you in a position to be not nominated, but identified as one of, or the top school award winner this year. And that's just phenomenal. on the national level. We talk in our school district a lot about striving to be premier. And I use the term striving purposely because it's something that we're continuously working toward. It's not a destination that we will ever really achieve. It's always a constant work in progress. We're always continuously improving. But how do we be premier? It's very simple, and you all have demonstrated that. First, you have to be true to our core values: learning, character, community, and joy. This award represents that you are true to those core values of learning, character, community, and joy. We strive to always demonstrate our principal practices of being innovative in our approaches to things, to using data, to be informed, not to make decisions, be data driven, but to be data informed so that we make good decisions, solid decisions that help our students and our community. We also want to be diverse and inclusive in our practices, understanding that it's important for us to use diversity, which is one of our strengths in the things that we do, but also to be inclusive of all that are represented in our community, all that are represented in our schools, and all that are represented in our district. And then we want to practice good partnerships and be effective in our communications, which you have all demonstrated. And the last part of that is simply building a culture and environment of excellence, taking care of our talent, and always striving to be achievement oriented. And when we started out, we talked about what achievement was, and we said it wasn't just about great test scores. That's a part of achievement. It's about setting lofty goals and working toward those goals. This demonstrates that. You set this goal and you work toward this goal in what many are considering probably the worst times of schools in the last 100 years. And when things are difficult, that's when your true character is revealed. That phrase and that quote wasn't just there and stated for someone that was going through great times. Obviously, someone figured out in history that when people go through difficult times, true character is revealed in difficulties. What do you do when things are hard? Do you press forward and press through? Because I can promise each and every one of you, I can promise every student and every parent and every leader, I know for a fact today, you are better at what you do today than you were last year. I know that. So whether you wanted to do it or not, whether you had to be coached to do it or not, whether you had to be encouraged to do it or not, it's just like anything that's difficult. When you do it and you do it and you do it and you practice, you have a skill set today that no one on the planet Earth has. That's not anyone that I am aware of that's living to say that they taught in 1908 during the last pandemic. So every teacher, every administrator, every parent, every student now has a skill set that says, we deliver premier educational experiences during a global pandemic, and this is how we did it. You should be proud of yourselves. You've accomplished a lot, and now you've been recognized for the outstanding work. And I stand humble in front of you and say thank you for supporting the vision of your principal. Thank you for doing your work, doing your job to your very best ability to be in premier. Thank you for taking care of our most precious gifts, our children, our village. Thank you. Thank you for being a family and a team and accomplishing great deeds. We are all better for it. We all appreciate you. And we just simply say thank you so very much.